Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I will start my speech, I would like to ask a question. What is success? When we are talking about a person who is successful, we are typically talking about someone who has millions of dollars in their bank account. Someone who has power or a person who is in charge of an entire nation. But if you ask someone who fits in the common definition of success, most of them will say that success is not what makes them feel accomplished. For the example, the former British Prime Minister Winston Churchill once said, "Success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." Now, of course, there are many interpretations of the word success. But for me, success is when I'm able to do something wonderful, to do something great, and are trusted by other people to do. So, and I'm able to do the job well, but what should I do to achieve my success? Praying every day without doing anything. Maybe sitting on every math test, or maybe getting knowledge well. If you want to start getting knowledge, obviously, you are correct, but what should we do to get knowledge? Now, what most people forget is that to get knowledge, we need to read, and as a younger generation, we will also get a large amount of knowledge by knowing other people's experience. Now, what most people forget is that to get knowledge, we need to read, and as a younger generation, we will also get a large amount of knowledge by knowing other people's experience. And one way to know other people's experience is by reading researches. Also found out that reading will not only have a positive impact for people's future, but also for their health and religious. Recent people who read more tend to have a healthier cognitive and decreased risk of getting Alzheimer's dementia and other brain degeneration. This is because by reading, our brains will get its nutrition. That it means our brains think association area will also grow and get denser, but you will make it easier for us to link one information or theory to the other. Another research from the University of Edinburgh also showed a connection between early reading skills at the age of the 7 and their later socio-economic life. Now, of course, there are real-life proof and evidence to reading making people successful. In fact, people who we know today as famous or successful in their career got their success because of reading. For example, there is the CEO founder and the former CEO of Microsoft Corporation of Bill Gates, who reads 5 books a year, that's more than one book a week. And finally, on my example is the current CEO of Microsoft Corporation, Satya Nadella, who eats plum almost all day. Within his work, he states that by reading plum, he feels like he is doing the summary of coding on a computer program. No, it's not just then. From what I've learned from my past experience, reading makes a hug part of my success. For example, I was elected by the city government to become the spokesman on the education team to represent my cities from a buyer to attend the 2018 Asia Youth Education Forum in Busan, South Korea. I was proud. I feel happy when I was able to meet these hundreds, if not thousands, of participants from 5 diverse Asia countries at the event. So, what I could conclude in my speech here is that there's a hard connection between success and reading scholarly, become an engaged reader, not just a reader, and finally knowing that our own success, our nation's success, and so do other things really on reading. We should know that as the younger generation, We continue reading, so keep reading, everybody, because today a reader, tomorrow a leader. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.